What's going on, everybody? I'm here at MGM Studios. Just figured I'd hop in real quick. It's very hot out. I've probably been out of the car for about all 3 minutes and I'm dying already. So I'm gonna hop in, hit a couple rides. Figured to make a short video. While I'm here, check out, see if there's anything new. And it looks like there's a storm coming in as well, so my trip may be cut short anyway. One of the better places to eat on property, in my opinion, is the Brown Derby. You can never go wrong with the Cobb salad, but there is a little trick. There's a side room here that resides right where that roof is over there. You got to get to it from the inside. It's called the Bamboo Room. And there's a little plaque on the wall that tells you about it. I guess the original Brown Derby had it. But if you go in and ask for the Bamboo Room, they may give it to you. Lots of history in here. We were talking to one of the cast members, and they were saying that some of the caricatures, or whatever you call them, were from the restaurant when it burned down or something like that. They bought them at an auction, so some of them are real, some of them are not. The map of Los Angeles is supposedly the real deal from back in the 40s or something like that. It's a very good restaurant. I've ran almost the whole menu here and have yet to have a bad dish. Now back here behind these trees is a pretty obscured, well, I guess at a certain angle it's not too obscured, but sign for the Hollywood Tower Hotel. Believe it or not, the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror got me to watch all original 156 episodes of Twilight Zone, and now it's definitely my favorite TV show of all time. And every time I go in there, I find more and more props from different episodes. So they really did a good job with it. I hope the one here in Florida never changes from Twilight Zone to Guardians like it did in California. I don't think we need that to happen here. I think it's fine just the way it is. And the Twilight Zone is timeless as time itself. So why change it? Even the original intro is spliced in from an episode called It's a Wonderful Life, where Rod points to a map of America, but they have a Rod Serling impersonator who overdubs the whole thing, and when he points to the map, they splice them in so he's actually pointing to a maintenance service elevator. But when he says the word map, his lips, map and maintenance are going to make the same lip movement, and that's where they switch to the scene of where you actually see the elevator opening up. So here's something that I haven't been in yet, the Indiana Jones Den of Destiny, freshening libations and rare antiques. Or I'm sorry, rare antiquities. Or okay, hold on, it might be some kind of food. Definitely different than what I expected. Last time I was in here, they sold rubber snakes and stuff like that after the stunt show. Wasn't aware that they actually put margaritas and different kind of drinks. The Lost Coast Tangerine Lido. Well, I've had High Life many times. You can get that anywhere. So we got some of the MacGuffins, I guess you could say, from each of the movies. You got the voodoo doll down here, and you got everybody's favorite, I'm sure, the crystal skull, which I'm getting a bad reflection, can't really see. But this is the Lost Coast Tangerine Weedale. It's alright. I mean, you can definitely taste the tangerine in it, but I don't know if it's 10.25, alright. I mean, the Base House Tap Room or whatever over there that's got all the California beers is probably a better option if you're going to spend $10.25 a beer. But it's something different. I mean, a bar instead of a gift shop that was just selling rubber snakes. I'll take it. So I hit the Tune Lounge. I don't know, I was just talking to a guy in there that passed on those 3 drinks in there, the 3 mixed drinks. Said, I'm gonna go get a gin tonic at the Tune Lounge instead. I think he might have made the correct choice because I wasn't too impressive in there. But this beer, it's not bad. Like I said, I mean, There's no head to it, but it's a wheat beer, you know. It's got a strong taste of tangerine. But if you like High Lie, they got that on tap too. I don't know who brews this beer, but it's not bad. Give it a try if you want something different, I guess, and you like tangerine. I guess you could say the Den of Destiny is more of a den of alcoholic debauchery, since that's basically all that's in there now. Is like 3 movie props and a couple booze selections. You know, remember when they talked about doing that for Twilight Zone? A Twilight Zone themed bar would have been one of the coolest things they could have done. There's so much area, so much props and gags and stuff like that they could have put in there. It would have been awesome. Maybe we'll see it one day. I doubt it. It was definitely one of the coolest rumors that went around at one time, though. So here's my issue that I noted earlier when I walked in with the now anchor of the park, which was the Great Movie Ride. The park's original idea is a version of Hollywood that never was and always will be. Classic Hollywood. So when I hear people say, oh, you know, they had to change it out because, oh, the movies were too old and, you know, the movies weren't, they should update it with new movies. It was a ride where you went into the classic movies. So stuff like Foot Like Parade and Singing in the Rain and Casablanca and stuff like that's timeless. And even by the time, you know, in the 2000s, 1979's Alien and Indiana Jones and stuff like that were all classic movies. It had a little everything. I mean, it was the purpose of the park. And to rip it out and just put in a screen-based attraction, to me, imagine if they did that to like Spaceship Earth or something. I mean, that's basically what it feels like. Is this ride cool? Yeah, it's all right. Is it a great movie ride? No. Great Movie Ride was realistically, and I don't care if people think, oh, you're just saying this, it was like a top 3 attraction for me. It had Carousel of Progress, Spaceship Earth, and then the Great Movie Ride. And Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railroad, it's like not even a top 15 for me. It's all right. Since it's open, I've ridden it a few times, but it's never a must-do when I come to this park anymore. It's just not worth the wait in my eyes, and the trackless system's cool, but the nostalgia of the park's been completely ripped out. And you could argue that, well, that's happened a long time ago. And that the park hasn't had the same theme that it's had, you know, when it did in '89, it's a completely different place now. But stuff like Indiana Jones is coming back in, so who knows if they'll change the stunt show. And yeah, they don't do production here anymore. But a vintage version of Hollywood, the golden age of Hollywood, is timeless. So there's no need to update it, you know? I mean, this theater alone, the Grumman's Chinese Theater, is timeless. Nobody goes to Hollywood and goes, you know, they need to update this. And while we're here, this is the Hot Rod. I don't have an official name for it, but I am a double amputee. If you want to know how it happened, let's just say that I didn't keep my hands and feet inside the ride vehicle at all times. Well, I kept my hands in, but not my feet. There's stories out there, you can look it up. I'm not going to get into it right now. But this is the Hot Rod. She tops out about 7 miles an hour for going downhill. I took the governor off. It's just not exactly street legal. She might not look like much. She's got it where it counts. Unlike my last Hot Rod where the tires were basically falling off because I used it so hard in the parks, this one still has the tires intact. I'm thinking about painting the rims black, maybe some spinners, maybe some dual exhaust, maybe do that thing that people do with like the Hellcats or whatever, where they keep like the yellow frame for things on the front. And I'll tell you, there ain't no better way to do the park, especially on a hot day today, like today, where it's 90-something degrees. And just cruising around in a chair. I used to walk them back in the day, but when I started hitting my 30s, started killing my back, and I just couldn't do it anymore. And, well, it sucks. I can't say I miss it. Now that I got it, I'm spoiled. A lot of like sweet pieces in here too. I haven't been to the actual theater out in California. I wonder if these are the same pieces they have there. I imagine maybe in 1989 they were, but I don't know if they've updated or what. But it's pretty cool. I am still glad they kept the inside
in the entrance. Pretty much the same as the Great Movie Ride, with the exception of the area over there, but it's nice still seeing this intact. I like seeing areas of the park where you can still kind of get the same feeling that you had back in the day. This is the kind of stuff that pisses me off, though. People drawing on the walls and stuff like that. Come on, dude. What are you doing?
Well, hiya, folks. Want to take a ride on the train?
Yeah.
Excuse me, you there.
Who, me?
Do you mind helping these good people into the cartoon while I fix this here locomotive?
Well, that was not my plan for today, but I will try my best.
Thanks. Be back in a jiffy to pick you all up.
So if you want to ride this with me, you can do it virtually on Virtual Disney World on YouTube. And it's a 360 view. You can look wherever you want.
That's gonna do it for me for this trip. Thanks for watching the vlog, and I can hear the thunder coming already, so I'm gonna get out of here while the getting's good. Thanks for joining me, and if you want to ride rides, you can go ahead and check out virtualdisneyworld.net, and you can ride rides in 360 degrees, including the ride I was just on, and you can pull the camera in any direction, or if you have a headset or something like that, that'll work too. Until next time, guys, see ya.